Okay, welcome back. We are, as y'all seen on the other video, we're doing the earth element first. So, earth. When I focus on the earth element, I try to focus on anybody that's in the earth energy, which is grounding, focusing on grounding, focusing on your foundation, your home life. Materializing things in your life, yeah, nature. So if you're in that element this week, then this is the reading for you. Let's get started. Let me burn a little sage first. Alright, so for the earth elements, we're probably going to do 4 cards. Because 4 is the number for foundation. Okay. So right now, I feel there's a lack of communication in the foundation in the home life. There is I feel like it's a level of reprogramming going on, because it's kind of like not the happy family that the foundation that you really want. So in order to create that, you have to go inward and look at those negative thoughts, those negative feelings, and what you actually want to create. Because right now, it may be a feminine energy that's in the, I don't know if y'all can see that. That feminine energy, someone not thinking in the best interest of others. It's more so a hostile energy and a manipulative energy that needs to be addressed, so that you can create the happy family that you seek to find. It's the happy family card, but it's in reverse. So, last week we were talking a lot about the masculine energy, and it may be, the lower vibrational feminine energy is very manipulative energy. So we have to make sure we're creating in a positive way and not in a destructive way, because creativity, oh, that's my topic this week. Creativity is a naturally feminine energy. So we can be in that lower vibration, whether we're in the feminine energy or in the masculine energy. Either way is destructive. So make sure you're minding your thoughts and your behavior around what you're focusing upon, and get clear on that. So we're going to clarify. So we'll use these 4 cards. Oh, that's 5. Let's put them back in there and see what comes out. Yes, it's time to walk away from this behavior, whether it be within yourself or with other people, and step into a more controlled and not controlled in a negative way or a controlling way, but more so like an emperor would. Like an emperor shows up in their, wherever they're at, they show up with a silent power. You understand what I'm saying? Without the force and the toxicity behind it all. So I think this is like understanding your healthy masculine side in order to use that in a more constructive way, in order to be a protector of your surroundings or your business or whatever you have going on within your foundation. I think the masculines are stepping into that role, understanding their feminine side a little bit better so that they can become the, what do you call it? Compassionate protector and not just a forceful protector. Yeah. And yeah, it's like this is a magician energy, but in reverse, it's like kind of reiterating that manipulative energy, or it could also be just not creating the things that you used to create that, don't really work anymore. So it's like using that manifestation energy to not manifest bullshit. And then you have the World card clarifying that. So it's like things coming full circle to where, I know now I'm clear about what I'm creating and I know what steps to take in that to where it's going to be a whole new world. It's completion of the old shit. Yeah. And it may be hard to, disconnect because, in the old you, it probably was a lot of relationships and things that you used to do that's very near and dear to your heart. But you have to do what's best for you to create the home and the life that you want. So, it's kind of like initiation, sometimes you got to make sacrifices to go to new levels, but all in all, it's for the best of everyone. It's for growth. Yeah, the old system and the old paradigm is like, you have to know, like, this is you kind of walking away from it. It's like the Hereford is kind of like, to me, like an old belief system. And that belief system is pretty much outdated for your emotional growth. And this is the emotional growth, like the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from this outdated structure that doesn't work anymore. Yeah. And it's going to be inner conflict, being in a powerful position, you have to make hard decisions. So a lot of times that's going to come with conflict from outside sources or even within yourself. But knowing how to make those tough decisions and why they're necessary, then that's going to eventually help you get to the place of, you know, joy and contentment that you really want. Yeah. And you have to speak it into existence, you know. It may be somebody that you really need to talk to and have an important conversation with. But it may be a heartbreaking conversation, but this is something that is needed in order to move forward, because right now the growth is not happening because the conversation is not happening, you know. So yeah, the Empress card came out in reverse after the World card. So it's probably a delay in your abundance, but it's coming. You're just gonna have to make those tough decisions and have those tough conversations in order to make things flow and grow. So y'all be safe and flow and grow for the week. All right, that's it, Earth signs.